Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another Pokemon Sleep video. We are still at Taupe Hollow and have started the overstacking for Old Gold Power Plant, which we know a fair bit more about now than a couple days ago, which is exciting. The Entei here is working out very nicely, and so I have the Sylveon for constant healing. I'm even sleeping with the Sylveon because I'm trying to get it to 2,000 hours to get that final achievement ribbon thingy to get extra inventory. And I do suspect there will be another ribbon for either 3,000 or 5,000 eventually. It just looks a little bit incomplete. This game is all about sleeping, so I'm sure they want to keep us hooked along the way for more sleep achievements. Now, before this Snorlax breaks away our attention, we're going to hop right into the main session. I also have a nap session here on the main account today, which should be interesting. And we can have a look at that after this main session. Now, I'm on the hunt for Fuecoco. I realized in the other video, of course, but I hadn't really made the connection between Old Gold Power Plant and Skeledirge. So I'm all about the Skeledirge right now. Almost to the point where I'm wondering if I shouldn't be doing the ZZZ ticket next week and just go Taupe Hollow until I find my Fuecoco. Fuecoco is a snoozing Pokemon, and Skeledirge is dosing. Now, I probably won't catch the Skeledirge above the Fuecoco, and so I'm almost even considering to just invest in a bad Fuecoco. Although Skeledirge, probably S tier. I haven't really made up my mind yet there in terms of my own assessment of it, but it is pretty strong. Hey, we got a Top Belly Quilava, and because of the Discovery Week, we should be getting some Pokemon of different sleep styles, so Quilava is snoozing, and I'm looking for Fuecoco, and maybe an Onix, that would be cool, but Onix so expensive. Okay, we have Houndour, we have Cubone, Ekans, Eevee, another Houndour, Ditto, hey, we have an Umbreon. And oh man, I hope this Umbreon is hungry. If it is, I may actually feed it a full-on Ultra Biscuit because I need the Umbreon for the candy conversion. I probably won't end up evolving anything into Umbreon anytime soon. Ultra late game, maybe. But as of now, I'm pretty content with what I got in terms of evolutions. I probably will retire my Glaceon, to be honest. It's got skill level up and bear finding, and that's it. And it's kind of weak on that Glaceon, but I have a Sylveon that's pretty strong, and I have a Flareon that's pretty strong, so I'm almost thinking to just keep on putting the candies into those two to not spread myself too thin, especially considering both of those need main skill seeds and candies and dream shards. And at some point, it just becomes a little bit too excessive. Whoa, hang on a second. We have done a little bit of work on this Espeon before. It seems to be within reach if I give it 3 Great Biscuits. Now, that hinges on the fact that it has to be hungry still after this second biscuit. Unless I am to waste an Ultra Biscuit, I don't think I want to do that. Oh, come on, Umbreon. That is illegal. Why is it that these huge Pokemon, like 16 bars, and they get full after 2 biscuits? They should have a bigger stomach. I report to the trust and safety team. This is not okay. Alright, so I've forgotten to bring back my pointer in case we want to use it for something. I guess in this main session we are going to claim another Eevee, even despite the fact I just said I won't invest in another Eevee for a while. So that's a little funny, but at the very least there will be some extra candies. And I need that for my Sylveon long term, so I think I'm going to call it here on the main session, and we can have a look at this Eevee. I have been looking for a Vaporeon. I'm almost considering the Jolteon because of this new area. And I think overall the better candy here for the friend list is gonna be, I think it is the Ditto. Now, not everyone has a Ditto or even wants to run a Ditto. But those of you who have a Ditto that are trying to push it to level 60 because of those tails, I think you'll appreciate that Ditto candy. So that's what I'm gonna choose. Although the nap session is gonna overwrite that, I'm pretty sure. So no, I was about to say that's amazing, but it's awful. The naive nature is the worst nature for the skill specialists. It's ingredients, nothing. It's main skill down and EXP gains up. I have a naive Raikou, so I would know. Helping bonus, inventory, research EXP, energy Whoa, that is straight to the bin. Let me just nickname this so I don't have to look at it. That's not an Eevee, that's a Binny. Okay, anyway, we have nothing here. Inventory, not useful. Helping bonus is kind of cool, but main skill chance down nature is very detrimental on skill specialists. Alright, it is time for the nap, and you can see that sneaky snacking solid here at Taupe Hollow. And so I am running the Sylveon, the Entei, my Typhlosion, and Ninetales alongside Raichu. Another achievement, very strange. Only thing I care to really collect here are these two. Alright, let's hop into the nap session. I want to see that Fuecoco. That's the whole reason why I'm here. Aside from the fact that I knew I would be overstacking with the Entei, so the sneaky snacking would be even more effective here at Taupe Hollow. So it's kind of doubled up. I want to overstack. The overstack is mostly fire type candy. Or, not candies, man, I'm cooked. Berries, fire type berries. Then it gets a lot of sneaky snacking because I'm also running Sylveon for maximum healing. Good stuff for Taupe Hollow. And then, I mean, I have a lot of unseen sleep styles of Onix and Steelix, so maybe they can show up at some point. I don't know if I have enough Drowsy for that just yet, but by the end of the week, I suspect this weekend could be pretty big for the event overall. I'm hoping that this event will take a little bit of a turn, because most people right now super negative on it. Like, haven't seen a single new sleep style, brah. Okay, we have Top Belly Riolu. I like that candy. I'm trying to push my Lucario, D tier, probably, to level 60, because why not? Okay, we have Charmander, Togepi, Cyndaquil. Where's the Fuecoco, though? Another Cyndaquil, Toxicroak, and another Riolu. Wait, was there one? No. I disappointed myself. Alright, I'm considering to catch the Togepi again. I don't know if I need another Typhlosion, honestly. I have a Berry Finding Quilava, I have a Berry Finding Typhlosion, I have a Berry Finding Ninetales, and a Berry Finding Vulpix. Now, the Vulpix has not been invested in, but all those others have. And so they work pretty well with the Entei team. And I have a premium biscuit here because of the nap. So, let's see if any of these are hungry. I barely have any Poke Biscuits left. Man, it's the Riolu. Have I started on the Riolu before? No. Well, I'm desperate for the candies, and it could potentially be interesting to find another good one just because why not? Okay. 3 points, not a great hit. We're going to hop on over to the Togepi. Oh, I've ran out of biscuits. Well, I have some sleep points that I can always exchange, and thankfully, in a couple of days, October will roll around, and we will get closer to more biscuits for cheaper points. Because right now, I'm a little bit starved. Yeah, even these are... Oh, I've spent way too much on biscuits this month. That's not good in terms of sleep points. Usually, I don't even tap into those 30 for 150. That's not good. But we've made some pretty fire content here on the channel for the past 2 weeks, so hopefully it's been worthwhile for all of you watching that I'm having all these biscuits. Okay, we got a Togepi, and I don't think I will try to claim anything else here. Potentially, Cyndaquil could be a big target because Cyndaquil is among the top Pokemon in the game, but I think I'm going to pass on it. So Let's hop on to the review here of not Lucario, but another Togepi. Are you guys getting tired of my Togepi hunt? Could be. Overall, better candy here for sure is the Cyndaquil. I don't actually like Charizard in this game. I think Charizard should get a buff. Okay. This part is always a little slow. There we have it. Another Togepi. This is going to be another naive skill specialist. Gentle is huge. That's one of the best natures for skill specialists. I don't remember what it is, but I know its main skill chance up. Okay, what I am looking for personally is as many skill triggers as possible and potentially some inventory. I don't care about berry finding or skill level up M or nothing. Maybe helping bonus could be nice as long as all the skill triggers are there. So if this for some reason has skill trigger S and helping speed M, it's another jackpot. So let's have a look. Energy recovery bonus and inventory. Speed, skill trigger, and more speed. Oh man, this is way late. Like everything is here. We have the main skill chance up nature. We have the skill trigger S that can be sub-skill seeded. But the speed at level 100 is blocking the sub-skill seed at 50. Inventory M though is kind of nice. You know what? That is a solid star. If there's ever a shuffle feature here where I can just like... That would be nice, but yeah. That's probably going to live in the box for a while. Alright, let's preview a little bit what that overstacking is looking like now that we've made it to Thursday. I don't remember how many days I've been overstacking now, but it's a fair bit. And you can see the right tree here has got a lot of good stuff stocked up for the old gold power plant. OGPP. And then we have this bad boy over here. Now, nothing really happens if I just tap them, but if I were to collect, that would be no bueno. So let's see what these sleep points are all about. And I saw an achievement before we hopped into that nap session, so I'm curious to see what that was all about. But before we do, one of you guys have left me, or someone else, and I'm about to approve. Yo! Hey, that's nice. Friendship level 5 with the OG. Thanks for the handy. Alright, we have Sonia. That's pretty good. Let's add you to the list here, and we are back at 50. A lot of you guys are rank 50 by now, which is pretty nice. I've tried to cultivate this list to the best of my ability over the past year or so. So hopefully I won't have anyone else just dropping me. Maybe they quit the game right now and everything's so exciting they couldn't help themselves. Anyway, what is this achievement all about? There are 80 ground types. Energy Pillow. Maybe one of the most useless items in the game, unless you're total whale and don't even invest in a healer. Okay, yeah, don't really care about the sleep decks too much. I know for sure I've hit the next goal, like, it was 340. I'm at 449. Big nice. And hopefully by the end of this week, I should have a few more. I suspect most of those event effects for me are going to happen late week. Okay, so this is my current team. As I've talked a little bit about, I have Soup Dog, which is doing some overstacking. You can see I got Inventory L. That is a very underrated sub-skill on the legendary dogs, and I have found that with Inventory L, I basically don't enter sneaky snacking ever on the Entei, because even after 9 hours, it's still going trying to collect those double triggers, which is nice. And because of that low skill rate to begin with, like, you have a really low chance of that double trigger within that inventory fill up, but it does happen a fair bit. Inventory L, underrated. And then yeah, I have skill trigger M and S on this, as well as the speed up. Now, had this been a main skill chance up nature, that would have been absolutely perfect. Although I don't mind the speed up. Would be nice with a main skill chance up, but it's a legendary dog. I need to curb my expectations. Some of you guys have some pristine legendaries, and maybe I'll find one in the future I'll have to revisit my Suicune now that I think about it. I remember finding a Suicune, but I can't remember how good or bad it was. Okay, Sylveon. Skill level up M, skill trigger M, speed S. I'm just interested in getting this level 75, and I talked a little bit about Umbreon. The reason is you can convert some of those type candies into Eevee candy, and then I can use candies on Umbreon, get Eevee candy, and spend them on Sylveon. And this Raichu, I desperately am trying to get to level 60 now, but overall, it's probably going to be a staple on my old gold power plant team anyhow. And at that point, it's just going to get that overnight not inventory, but overnight experience. So that's going to help a little bit. Let me have my Ninetales trying to work on this one too. Not the highest level. I never really got to use it a whole lot. I found them right at the end of Entei. So I did not get the benefit of any of the candy boost events and nothing of the sort. Cyndaquil candy has just been shuffled around for a long time. Basically since the start of the game, it's been a top tier Pokemon, and that's why I had a lot more candy of it than Vulpix. So that's the reason here. Actually, close, but yeah. I'm trying to do some lockstep stuff. Like, I don't put candies in until I hit that new level, and then I try to monitor pretty carefully. Okay, I was curious about my Suicune now that I mentioned it, because I have been curious if I should go on the hunt for a Raikou now with OGPP, but I think to an extent that's a bit of a lost thing for me. So got this Suicune on the second capture, I think. Let's see, 1 Suicune, 2, yeah, I haven't released any. What are we looking at again? Helping Speed S, inventory. With the main skill chance up nature. So essentially at level 75, this is going to be busted. I just need to get it there. It's going to take a while. And I even have both of the inventories. That's probably a little bit too overkill. But overall, I have the Careful Nature, I have the Helping Speed M after a seed, and the Skill Trigger M after a seed. So yeah, this for sure is my long-term Suicune. It'll just take a while to get the seeds and level it up and all that stuff and find the perfect Quagsire to pair it with, as well as my Slowking. I have evolved the Slowking now, but it's still very low level. You can see here that it's got Double Tails. Sleepy XP bonus is going to be nice on that team with a Suicune. Helping Speed M, Skill Trigger S can be sub-skill seeded, and the Sassy Nature. And there you have that 3 checkpoint list to cross off. You have the main skill chance up nature, you have the Skill Trigger M, and the Helping Speed M. And those 3 are just super powerful. Anything above that is just bonus, like the Sleepy XP bonus and the Helping Speed and the ingredient list and the inventory. Just overall a very busted Pokemon that I'm waiting to work on until I find another candy boost event to use it on. Now, I made another team setup a couple of days ago that I haven't really talked too much about. This is my level queue, as well as my candy boost queue. Now, candy boost, for sure, I'm gonna hold off to use for this, but where? I have, you can see, 350 candies in store for 50 a day. I think in the future it's not impossible they may raise that to 60 candies a day, but nonetheless, this is still a big chunk to put into the wear, and just as of right now, you can see I'm getting barely level 40 on it, not even. So maybe after the candy boost, I can get closer to that sweet level 50. And then this Pichu right here could be nice at OGPP. Maybe I'll even consider just keeping it as a Pikachu. Haven't really decided on that yet. It's got basically no hours on it. These sub-skills are pretty good. Although, since it has the Helping Speed M potential, it has skill level up M, I'm thinking this is probably just another good Raichu. The last thing that's holding me a little bit back there too is, what if there is an Alolan Raichu coming to the game at some point in the future? That could change things up. And so actually the two main Pokemon that I'm trying to level up as fast as possible as of this moment is my Blastoise and my Venusaur. And the reason is these ingredient lists right here kind of look awful, but in combination at level 60, they basically just pump out the Dream Eater curries. And I have a busted team for salads. And then with these two, this little guy, I can basically just pump out curries as well. And at that point, it's just desserts that I'm having an issue with. And since I now found my Beware, pretty sure I can figure something out if I just get the apples. Let's have a look at that too, shall we? We are going to take a look at the cooking pot. And if I'm not mistaken, what I'm looking for is an apple Pokemon, and that's it. It may be the case that I haven't cooked the dish yet. Oh man, yes. I don't remember what these ingredients are. Unfortunately, they don't want to spoil it for me, but I'm pretty sure it's something like corn, apple, cacao, and milk. Or honey maybe, but I have milk and I have cacao and I have honey. Maybe it's something else, but I know that one of those kind of worked out. Now that I have Beware, I just have to look up the recipe sometime. So yeah, that was pretty much it for this main account video today. Hope you've enjoyed watching. You can leave a thumbs up if you are enjoying this content and would like to see more. I'll see you around in another video.